Chapter 17. I aged everyone. I had been well strapped in, but the first impact with me, the lake surface, had jolted my neck hard. A water landing had not been the original plan. In fact, very little of what had happened had been in the original plan. In the original plan, for example, I should have a human girl, Tammy, next to me in the craft. I looked across at the empty space where she would have been and winced at the pain of my neck. Still, I was alive. The craft had stopped it and was floating, which I was relieved about. I know it was designed to float, but as I had discovered, things can go wrong. I did not like the idea of suffocating to death in the craft on the bottom of this lake. So not only I was alive, but the craft is floating, and I was sitting upright, breathing hard. So it was still all bad. Loosening the buckles around my leg and chest, I took a few moments to assess the damage. I started with my feet, wiggling all 12 toes in turn. Then my ankles, knees, and so on, up to my neck, down my arms and tail. Nothing broken, but everything sore. Next, I scanned the cabin interior. The large panel windows were whited out. I could not see all of them. There was a small instrument panel on my left, which appeared to have been knocked out by the impact, but I was not very certain what most of the things mean anyway. Perhaps my copilot copilot could help me. Philip, I said. Philip did not respond, and I felt a surge of anxiety. Philip asked again, and I hit some of the lights panels more or less randomly and completely effectively. Still, the instrument panel flicked to life. Some were reluctantly. Central power 0.5%. I did not actually say 0.5%. That is what you might call Earth math. And we do not use percentages, even though they are fine for your purposes. But half a percent was not good. We are operative. That was better news. The visual inhibitor was working, which means the craft could be seen from the outside. Assuming Earth's eyes operate more or less like ours, and we think they do, apart from this thing you have called color. Philip, clear the front screen. The front screen reminded whiteout. Internal repair on the way. Please wait. There was a pause, and a bleep. Then unexpected item in the bagging area. What, Philip? I was I was both pleased and relieved to hear Philip speaking to me. But there was clearly an error somewhere in this voice system. I looked around the crowd. There was a bagging area. Internal repair underway. Please extinguish all secretary cigarettes and thank you for shopping at Walmart. Above me a light blinked. I reached up and pressed the button next to it. The light whited out windows, clear in a second, and I peered out. As my eyes adjusted, I saw sky of mid darkness, and across the water, in the distance, a half illuminated shoreline, which was my first experience of moonlight. Apart from the moonlight, so it did not look so very different from Anthala. Dark, featureless, my head was beginning to clear from the impact. Why the water landing, Philip? I had not practiced that, but I had not practiced this. Come to think of it, I had not really practiced any of it. Lighting conditions, Hellion. It is now fully dark for a further hour. We left in a hurry after all. I think there may have been an error in data input. Landing to an earlier arrival than initially planned, and vertical landings are not recommended in the daytime. Exactly. They take much longer and consequently carry a much greater risk of detection. I may have sustained some minor damage. Me too, as well. But there was no time for further assessment. My adventure on Earth was about to begin.